Did you accompany Mrs. Kennedy on the flight back?
Yes, I did. When we got permission to remove the body and took the casket out to the ambulance that we had there, Edwin Berkeley got in the back of the ambulance with the casket. I suggested to Mrs. Kennedy that we ride in the car, and she said, "No, I'm going to ride in the back with the president." I said, "Okay." So we opened the door, and she got in, and I got in with her. And so there we were, three of us with the casket in the back of the hearse, all the way to Love Field. And we got to Love Field, and then the agents that I was working with, we all carried the casket up the stairs to the rear door of Air Force One. And we got to the rear door, we found that the casket was a little bit too wide with the handles on it to get through the door. So we had to tear the handles off in order to get into Air Force One. And that required a federal judge. So we finally found Sarah Hughes, who had just been appointed a federal judge, brought her on board, and she was going to swear the then vice president in to be president. And just before that happened, I was in the forward portion of Air Force One. Mrs. Kennedy was back by the casket, and she sent word that she wanted to see me. So I went back through where the presidential part was and where she was, and she stood up and she grabbed my hand and she said, "Oh, Mr. Hill," she said, "what's going to happen to you now?" I said, "I'll be okay, Mrs. Kennedy, I'll be okay." She was concerned about myself and about the other agents, about how we were reacting, because she knew how much we thought of the president. So then when that was over, they began the swearing-in ceremony, and she agreed to stand right next to Vice President Johnson as he took the oath of office for President of the United States.
Still wearing the same clothes?
She wouldn't take off her clothes. She said she wanted the people to see what had been done.
It's amazing testimony that she would be concerned about you at that moment.
I know, it was shocking to me that she would be.